Welcome to Adolescent Males, and today we're talking about drugs. So, my good friend here has done drugs before. I too have tried weed once, and it was a terrible experience. I thought it was retarded, and the whole feeling of being high is very similar to me as when I'm very tired and laughing at absolutely everything.
There you go.
And I was over a buddy's house, and we tried it, and it was like really dry, nasty, brown.
It wasn't that brown.
It looked like someone like pissed on it and put it in the freezer for a while.
I think so.
And then like left it out and the dog peed on it and started, it was just nasty looking stuff. We tried off a bowl, and I held the little hole for way too long, and it got way too much smoke, and it would like torpedo it down my throat. And the first time I coughed for you, and the second time I like almost threw up. And we had some fine cigars. Then we had this nice little joint we passed around. A few minutes after that, I started blacking. Like I felt myself going numb. It started up the top of my head and it went down. And as it went down, I started going blacker and black. I started going blind. And I got out of the hot tub, and I just completely blacked out. I could barely see anything. And you know when you shut your eyes, you see like little speckly things everywhere? I saw 3-leaf clovers everywhere. And then it would change, and they would have some hardcore other shapes and things like that. And that happened. I was down for about 5 minutes, blacked out, seeing weird shapes. And then when I came to, and this is just weed. I came to, we went inside, and halfway from outside to the kid's room, I blacked out on a pool table. And again, saw interesting shapes, and was just like, wow, this is retarded, because I was almost deaf, I couldn't see anything, I could barely move. So after that, then I went upstairs to his room, and where I was trying to explain it, and I couldn't really, I was slurring my speech like crazy.
My first experience, I wasn't pressured into it. I wasn't told I had to do it or anything like that. I just willingly did it because, that's how I am. I'll do anything, except for heroin and crack. And a fat chick.
It's because you're not a hardcore gamer like me.
What the fuck your muscles have to do with it?
So yeah, smoking weed would be good for like if you needed it, but I think it's just stupid for people to do it all the time just because they're bored.
Black people.
My conclusion on weed.
Glaucoma.
My conclusion of weed is that it makes doing nothing fun. And it's like very rarely are you up really late and you're to that point where you're just laughing at everything, and then one thing makes you laugh, and then every little thing is funny, and you laugh for about an hour until you pass out on the couch.
Okay, getting drunk and being high are two different things, completely different things.
Not really. They're both just when your body's under an influence of a chemical.
No, they're still different though.
So how? How are they different?
THC and alcohol?
Yeah, they're different chemicals. They're different chemicals, yeah.
You think your body's going to react off of every chemical the same?
No, I'm just saying, both times your body's under the influence of a chemical.
Yeah, but they don't react the same though. We did that.
Or rolling the bike into the street.
That's funny.
But it's still vandalism. It's all.
That's not vandalism.
Cars hitting it?
Cars don't hit it. They'd stop. And it'd be funny. Because they think there's a dead person in the road. Ever since I moved in your house, I didn't make any money. How
were you making money before?
How the fuck do you think I was making money before? And you know this. He has to argue until he gets what he wants.
Like what?
Like Liz, sex. You don't know everything, Zach.
If I didn't ask for the reasons why, and if I just didn't listen to them, for the Liz example, that would mean I would just rape her.
You make that sound like so bad, though.
It is pretty bad to rape someone.
You don't go and rape a girl just because she said, no, I don't want to have sex with you.
No,
that's what I'm trying to say.
You said,
if I ever took no for an answer, I'd just fucking rape him. I'm like, well...
No, from what you said, you said that...
I would never rape a girl.
You didn't say I would rape her. Welcome to Adolescent Males. And I think we're talking about alcohol. My friend here is giving his... his example of what it's like to be drunk. I don't know.
It's not really an example. They just
no,
think I'd get naked.
Got the men sitting on the couch, one of them's naked.
Yeah.
Well, there's this guy who was wicked metro, and I kept calling him Queer Eye. For my first time, I weighed probably like 145, 150, and drank 2 big-ass rum and cokes, lots of rum, and then like 6 to 8 beers, and then 6 shots of Southern Comfort. And I had lots of fun. It was great being drunk, but then I went upstairs. It was funny because this girl's like, "You have to go up to the bathroom now." I'm like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom."
He acts.
I didn't think I had to throw up. I felt fine.
When he's drunk.
He does. He acts gay.
I thought it was wicked funny. I didn't think I had to throw up, and she said I really needed to go upstairs. So I was like, "Oh, okay."
She's gonna rape you.
So we went upstairs to the bathroom, and we were waiting there, and then I had to take a piss, and she was like, "Okay." So she just stood behind me, and I couldn't aim. Like, I was so fucked up that there was like literally 2 toilets, and they were so blurry and out of focus I couldn't figure out where to aim.
So you pissed all over the place?
So I told her I can't aim, and she's like, "Okay." So she stood behind me, she held my hips and steadied me. And I still really couldn't see, but I figured I wasn't wobbling now. So I let it go where I thought it was, and I knew it was right on, because I could hear the water. I could hear it hitting in the toilet. So I just let that go, but right after I finished, I was like zip button, and then just threw up, and I didn't get up for another 4 or 5 hours. I passed out after 2. Also, I guess while I was sleeping, they had a drunken brawl in the house, and they were stepping on me and stuff, but I didn't know that until the morning when someone told me.
So you don't have any recollection of the fight like I do?
No, not at all.
You don't remember any? You know, because I've told you a few things.
Yeah, but I have no... Like, I didn't remember any of it, and then I went out
for it all,
I was passed out.
He was passed out, and
My
we were like
toilet.
making fun of, "Oh, someone's riding the porcelain train," and then like he was pretty much passed out, and I was like laughing.
There was like ripped off lanterns and like dented cars from like fists and doors with dents and shit.
He's
Next
on the
morning.
toilet, and he's pretty much passed out, and like this girl gets knocked into the bathroom because they're all fighting. Everyone is like pushing and punching. She's like, "I'm not a bitch. I'm not like that." And Zach's like, "Thanks to the good party." And we're like, "Zach, you gotta drink water." Do you remember that at all? We're trying to force you to drink water, dude, because you were...
I remember drinking water, yeah, but that was before the fight, like hours before the fight.
Yeah, that was before the fight, but still, dude, it was like a fight.
But every time I picked my head up, I got nauseous and started dry heaving again.
You
so
should try laying down on your back when you're drunk. That's even fucking more of a challenge.
Being drunk is fucking awesome, but throwing up isn't.